Hey guys, what's up? So I am outside on the swing. I'm gonna try not to swing so I don't make you motion sickness. And I'm holding the phone with my tripod, so hopefully my head's not cut off or anything, but yeah, try my best. So I can see the phone screen from where I'm at. I don't have my glasses on right now, but anyway, but um, nevertheless, I'm gonna go ahead and do this video. So yeah. So basically, I posted a video yesterday. It was very short. It was about my pediatric cardiology appointment, and actually, it was kind of unexpected. And we got some sort of unexpected news. So basically, I did a video a couple weeks ago of a new diet that we were sort of a new diet. On top of the diet I already have, which is a lot of salty foods and like healthy snacks throughout the day, and I like a lot of smoothies, which is really good for me, but also just a lot of different kinds of varieties of food, but I have to eat throughout the day, small portions. It's very hard for me to sit down and eat like a 4-course meal. I may eat 2 or 3 things on my plate because I am full. It has always been that way for me. I had an intussusception 4 days after my open heart surgery. So basically, it is a rare thing, extremely rare. And my parents were actually told, we don't know what's going to come out of that. There shouldn't be any difficulties, but there were some feeding difficulties. So, my stomach can only handle so much at a time. So I try my best to get like protein and nutrients and everything that I need in every day. So, I like to make things like tuna salad, chicken salad, broccoli. I love my vegetables, and I also love my vegetables in a smoothie as well. So basically, sorry, I'm not trying to make this shaky. I'm holding this tripod with hopes of doing better. So basically, I got really sick about 3 weeks ago, and I couldn't eat. I basically had to get a root canal. Well, I haven't got it yet, but I had to be put on medication for a tooth infection, and so my tooth was hurting a lot, so I couldn't eat. Like, I literally couldn't eat. So, back up 2 seconds. I have a heart condition called tetralogy of Fallot, and it is a condition that only pediatric cardiologists are specialized in because it is a pediatric condition. That is exactly what we were told, and that has been the case all along. So I'm also a very rare case because most adults with my condition, they've had to have a second surgery. I've had an open heart repair surgery when I was probably one and a half. But most times by the age like 15, sorry, the air conditioner's going off. Most times by the age 15, you have to get that second surgery, which is a pulmonary valve placed and an extra one because you can't live without it, basically. You can look up tetralogy if you want, and you'll know all about it. But anyway, so the reason that my case is so rare and kind of different, I say kind of because I still have the same condition as adults. I still face the same things, but my body doesn't respond like an adult body would. So when it does get those symptoms, I get really sick and I don't feel really good. And I don't always know they're coming until it hits me. It could be coming for a few days. Anyways, so basically, 2 signs of, something possibly needing to be checked are heart arrhythmias and shortness of breath. Well, so as you know, as I talked about, if you don't know, on top of, my diet, I also drink a lot. I drink a lot of juice, a lot of water, Gatorade, but now so I have to drink more Gatorade, and you know why in just a minute. And I don't mind that because I like Gatorade, but it does make me feel good when I drink it. So basically, I was down to 69 pounds. I was pretty sick 3 weeks ago. And so we were like, okay, we need to get the calories up. We can't, like, that is kind of not a good range for me. I'm like, I'm an adult, and weighing 69 pounds is a little, I don't know, a little light. So we started Pediasure shakes. Well, let's just say we kind of forgot that the pediatric cardiologist had said absolutely no protein shakes ever. But we didn't think it would hurt this time, and we really weren't trying to do anything. Sometimes when you have a lot on your plate, you just try to help things. You don't try to hurt things, and you don't realize it. You're just like, okay, just, we'll start it and see what happens. If it doesn't hurt, we'll do it. So, on top of my other diet as well, so we started that. I was feeling good, so I thought, and then I had the shakes for 15 days. We started off with 1, and then we did 2 a day for a few days, and then we back down to 1, because within 4 days, I was from 71 pounds to 80 pounds. That's 9 pounds in 4 days. That is a giant swing of weight. And I started just feeling my stomach I wasn't feeling good. I knew that I was feeling full. I knew that my stomach was hurting. What I didn't know from going to the heart doctor yesterday, the reason we went was because I kept feeling fast heartbeats every day. I mean, it was just getting worse. I also kept getting shortness in breath. I would, it was on and off, so it wasn't like completely constant, but every day it was just getting worse and worse, very quickly. And I was drinking these shakes and, thinking, well, I'll drink another one, I'll feel better, and I'll eat food and I'll be fine. Well, I can breathe much better today. This is day number 2 without Pediasure. So I went to the heart doctor yesterday. I have my bottle of water here. I constantly need to be carrying a drink with me at all times. Whether it is, this is what he said. We didn't get to record the whole entire appointment because there were things we needed to talk about that I didn't want to record a 30-minute doctor's appointment. If we were doing an EKG and stuff like that, he definitely wants us to record, but we just had to figure out some of the stuff yesterday. So, if I had a film guy with me, I would have recorded, but, when you're not feeling good, you don't always pick up the camera and film. Anyways, so basically what he said was, and I'm back down to 74 pounds, by the way. I had a 24-hour Holter monitor. I took that off a couple hours ago. Actually, no. I can't count. Almost an hour ago. We take it back on Monday. He proves that there are no heart arrhythmias. They look at it and make sure everything is fine. Exactly what he said. He said, what have you changed in the past 2 weeks? Well, we had to tell him. Drinking these protein shakes. Told him exactly what they were, the Pediasure and everything like that. This is what he said. He said, all right, Ashley, here's the deal. No protein shakes of any kind. When you drink a protein shake, you're trying to gain weight and trying to gain calories. I don't need you to gain weight. I don't need you to gain calories. It's not like you don't have a calorie issue. What you do have is an electrolyte issue. Because you gained that weight. It's not even like weight. He said it's more of water buildup and fluid buildup, which put my body into overdrive. And he said it can make your heart overwork your heart. If you stay on these shakes, it's going to be potentially dangerous. Glad you came in today. Didn't know that was going on. Glad you called me. I honestly didn't know. Like, I thought it had something to do with the weight gain, but I didn't know exactly what it was. So he said I was right on the right track. It's just that it was a different thing than just the weight itself. He said it's not, your heart is okay, but if you were having these fast heartbeats and you were shortness of breath, which I was yesterday when I went into the office, and he said, I'm guarantee you, get these shakes out of your system and you will start feeling better. Y'all, we've been through a lot, okay? Not gonna lie. We've been through a lot. You think you're doing the right thing and you... Anyways, I'm extremely thankful though. Sometimes you get emotional because I never want to, like, do something wrong. I never want to scare anyone. I never want to end up in the doctor or the hospital. I never want to do those things. But he said, 80 pounds is too much for your body. We need to keep you in the 75 range. If I get sick and I go down to 69 or 68 pounds, we have learned, don't freak out. Give it a couple days. It should go back up. If it randomly goes down and I'm not sick or something like that, then that's when we need to be concerned, and that's when we need to say, hey, what's going on? She's losing weight for absolutely no reason. But basically, he said if you're sick and you're not feeling well, people gain and lose weight. It fluctuates. My weight has always fluctuated. I haven't been 85 pounds in over 3 years, and I haven't had any of these problems in over 3 years. So once I started feeling these symptoms, I became concerned. And I don't call the doctor unless I get concerned. I will, let it go once or even twice. Sometimes even 3 times. Because sometimes it's my body adjusting. But he said, I'm really glad you called. If I would have been on these shakes for another week, let's just say that would not have been good. So I want to say that I'm thankful because what we found out is, right now the shakes are coming out of my system. He said it'll take a few days for it to completely be out, and my body, because it was putting my body in overdrive. And so basically, sometimes I'll get a little shaky. As soon as I do that, I just get a drink of water or Gatorade, and it helps. It's going to happen. I'm going to be okay. It's going to happen though because we were on these shakes for 15 days. I don't even know how many I drank. It's okay. We went in, we caught it early. That's the thing. We did catch it early, but I was going downhill pretty darn quick. And so whenever I would do videos, that was when I was feeling good. I was like, I'm feeling good. I'm gonna do something right now to keep this off my mind. But on the same token, behind the scenes, I hadn't been feeling really good for the past week. Also, what he said was, number one, when you're not feeling well, it can make you kind of irritable, really irritable, especially if you don't know you're not feeling well. Number two, you don't always notice these symptoms until a few days after, then they hit you. That's exactly what happened. So I'm grateful for doctors who know what the heck they're doing, because I really don't. I know a lot about my body. I know a lot about what I have. But when I'm sick and I'm not feeling good, I don't know what's going on. So he didn't throw medicine at me. He didn't say this or that. He didn't say, oh my gosh, we have to do surgery right now. He just said, all right, let's figure out what the change is. Let's fix it. So I'm thankful. So if you have really good doctors out there, don't forget to tell them thank you. Really. Because, honestly, I'm a Christian, and because of God, I'm here, you guys. I didn't have to be here. Not every day is promised for everyone. It's not. But he actually told us I'm really lucky to be alive. It's rare for someone like me to have tetralogy, not have the second surgery at age 33, and still be alive and doing well. So, no protein shakes for me with this heart condition. It just doesn't do good for my body. And I always have water, Gatorade. This is his directions, where you can have water, lots of it, lots of Gatorade, lots of it. In the morning, instead of those shakes, drink regular chocolate milk. If you're not hungry, don't force yourself to eat, but drink regular chocolate milk. You need to drink something, period. I don't care if it is water or Gatorade or chocolate milk or juice. Yes, you can have your sweet tea. That's not going to hurt you. If it hasn't hurt you in the past 10 years, it's not going to hurt you now. Exactly what he was saying. Obviously, I'm not going to drink a gallon in one day, but he said you don't drink coffee. I have had coffee a couple times, but I don't really, it's not my thing, completely. So, sometimes I might be in the mood for it if it's really sweet and chocolatey, but it's just not my thing. But he said, if it hasn't bothered you in 10 years, don't worry about it. He's not worried about it, so why should I be? But the only thing we've changed was the protein shakes. And he said, it's going to make you gain a lot of weight, but it's going to build up the fluid, and that's not good for your body. So, so salty. And I also have what they call a syncope, which is basically my blood pressure can get really low, and I've passed out before from it. So if I do feel shaky or lightheaded, those shakes are just coming out of my system. And so I just get drinks right away, and I am going to be okay. So I just kind of wanted to update you guys on that appointment ish and what was going on, and why I posted the short video, but why I didn't post it yesterday. I was extremely tired. Today I woke up and I can breathe so much better. Like, I had this huge Gatorade yesterday, and oh my gosh, like, I'm no longer having shortness of breath. I'm just gaining my strength back. That's all I'm doing. I'm just gaining my strength back. So, thank you guys for watching. I hope you can see me, and I'm sorry if the video is, like, I don't know, cutting something off. Yeah, anyways, you should subscribe, comment down below, and talk to you later.